Hello guys and gals of the internet and welcome to my channel. Now before you stab me, let me explain what this video is about. I'm not here to hate on these idols for being labeled useless. I'm here to explore why they are called this and why they are more importantly not useless. So let's get started. The first idol I'll be talking about is ITZY's Leah, who has recently been under fire for being a lazy dancer. Another reason she's been labeled useless is because her vocals are not very stable and she doesn't stand out as much as a main vocal should. So first of all, Leah is definitely not a lazy dancer or even a bad one. She's just in a group full of amazing dancers who set the bar very high, which can be difficult for many idols to keep up with. Now for her vocals, I will agree she isn't as stable as I would like for a main vocal, but that doesn't mean she can't sing, because she can, and quite well. I mean, just listen to their new album It's Me, because Leah's vocals shine so much in it. I think Leah is a good idol for a rookie, and that in the future, when her stamina and confidence on stage have grown, no one will have a clue why they called her the useless member in the first place. Next is Shuhwa of Idol. Now I can understand why people would call Shuhwa useless, as she hardly gets any lines and is always pushed to the back in choreographies. However, I think she could actually be a really valued member if she starts getting the lines she deserves. I don't know why she doesn't get many, whether it's because she isn't completely fluent in Korean yet or just isn't a strong enough vocalist to have many lines. Either way, Shuhwa should be allowed to show off her talent in songs instead of being pushed to the sidelines, because if you go back to their debut, then their most recent comeback, you can see how much Shuhwa has improved in about 2 years. So basically, if Shuhwa is given the time and resources to shine, she could definitely come into her own and show everyone what an amazing star she is. So next is Luna's Vivi. And honestly, I'm questioning why BBC even put her in Luna if they're gonna treat her like she doesn't exist. I feel like I can't even argue that she isn't useless, because at the moment BBC are treating her like she is. Vivi has so much potential and so much talent, but for whatever reason, just like with Shuhwa, they won't let her showcase it. I mean, in So What, Vivi literally got no lines and around 5 seconds of screen time. We've all seen from her solo and sub-unit activities that Vivi can sing and dance, so why aren't BBC utilizing this? I honestly have no idea, other than that she's the only foreign member, and if that's the case, which I really hope it isn't, then BBC have some explaining to do on why they are discriminating against Vivi because of what country she's from. But I suppose that's not really something new in the K-pop industry. However, that doesn't and will never make it right. I really hope Vivi gets her time to shine in future songs and to prove to everyone, including BBC, how she isn't useless and can keep up with all the other members. Now onto some older groups. Twice's Jiwi. Jiwi has been called useless since debut because people believe she has no true talent and was only picked for her visuals. Okay, so I actually do agree that Jiwi was only picked for her visuals. However, I actually think that makes her journey even more amazing. After debuting with Twice, Jiwi was subpar in everything but visuals, but she worked so hard over the past 5 years to improve herself and improve her skills. Jiwi has always strived to do better, and it's paid off. Her vocals, dance, stage presence and charisma have all improved drastically over the years, and let's not forget Jiwi debuted when she was still a teenager, but as she grew into a young adult, she also grew as an idol. Jiwi is no longer useless, and she plays a big part in Twice songs and stages. I'm excited to see how she grows even further in the future and to see what an even more amazing person she becomes. So the last idol is Red Velvet's Yeri. I think this is the one that confuses me most on this list, because Yeri has been getting hate for literally every little thing she does just because she joined the group a couple months late. The reasons she's being called useless are because she isn't a very good rapper or vocalist and can't keep up with the dances. So first of all, I do agree that Yeri isn't an amazing rapper, but that's not where she shines. I really like Yeri's voice, especially if you listen to her solo work. You can really hear how amazing her voice is. She has this soft, elegant quality to her voice that I really love and think really benefits Red Velvet as a group. Now secondly, for the dance part, just because she isn't synchronized in like 5 instances doesn't mean she can't dance, and doesn't mean you can negate the other 100 times where she's been in sync and danced perfectly. The reason I think Yeri is called useless is because she's in a group full of standout idols. Wendy has the vocals, Irene has the visuals, Seulgi has the dance, and Joy has Korea's heart. This means there leaves nothing for Yeri to stand out in. Even if she is a good idol and is great at these things, she just doesn't shine as much as the other members do. Put Yeri in almost any other group and she would be the standout star. So basically Yeri isn't useless at all. In fact, she's an amazingly talented woman who unfortunately was picked at random to be the group's punching bag. I really hope in the future Korean and international fans open their eyes and see Yeri's true talent and greatness. Thank you all so much for watching, and I would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe and comment to help a girl out with the algorithm.